Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Neko Shoulder here. So this Reddit reads, I won't start off like by saying it like much. Basically I will start off by saying, yeah, I'm actually autistic, to be honest. I think I have like said that like in several my old videos, but you know, just in case like some newer people who just don't know, yes, I'm actually autistic. So I think this like subreddit called aspiememes is really fit for me. So yeah, I will start explaining now, so enjoy the memes. Play a different game similar to it, recommended largely among the community. Hyperfixate on one specific game and read any material that I can on it. Yes, well, basically what happens is we people, actually just like to focus on one thing, not like, stuff like that. Basically, that's the general thing. The day you made plan versus the day you have to go, so, you know, sometimes just things just don't go to plan, and like when it don't go to plan, it's just really hard for us to sort of adjust, I guess. Even though like I started to learn, but you know, it is kind of hard time to us. So I always overshare and talk about myself a lot. I'm not trying to be an attention seeker. I'm trying to connect with you. That's just basically me, you know. Like, I have to admit, I overshare a lot, especially sometimes on the channel. And to be honest, I like kind of think like sharing some of my thoughts in my life, like wanna like try to be slightly more connected with me and you guys just who just watching my videos. So you know, I do kind of hope that I kind of want to share a bit more of myself. So you know, in the future, like after like this meme read video, I might like make an entire video, maybe scripted, like it's about sharing about myself. So you know, you'll see. But sir, that's my emotional support fictional character I relate to on an oddly specific level. Okay, Noel, best made waifu of the entirety of the Genshin Impact. Okay, so basically, oh yeah, some things come on my feed. I just bumped my feed like before I was recording this video. But anyways, I just so yeah, we kind of like, you know, play attention to characters sometimes. Like I think the current like my best one is one of our OCs, Neko-kun, which is basically just myself, to be honest. So you know, if you wanna know me, I think I could just share the lore of the Neko-kun, which maybe go into on another video or the next video. I'm not so sure. But you know, anyways, next meme. Autistic students, the good and cool teachers that encourage their differences and unique way of thinking. Yeah, you're right. I really like. I think learning, like in general, like it should allow different ways of learning, to be honest, not just that one way of learning, to be honest. Because I believe like everyone is sort of different, so you know, people can learn like everyone is slightly different, but the problem is, of course, like the education system is sort of broken, which is kind of sad, I would say. So in the future, I hope this thing improves. If we don't, then one day we'll probably run for, I don't know, for the education ministry, or I don't know, their department or something. Like, you know, just run for it. You know, if it doesn't change, I don't know much. Sometimes, you know, if it didn't go the way you wanted, you have to do it yourself. You know, that's the old saying. Stop taking everything literally, or draw 25. He literally draws a 25. Yeah, sometimes I have to admit I do things a bit literally sometimes, to be honest. Overshare or never talk. It's a switch, no between. That's basically me again. Neurotypicals. Why can't you never just answer my questions like everyone else? Their question: is soccer a sport? Yes. Must be a number. Yup. Sometimes like some questions, it's just slightly confusing. Like sometimes I just don't really get, like, you just I don't know why. Sometimes I just can't detect like what sort of answers that you guys want. You want a verb, a number, or like a word, you know, or yes or no. It's just sometimes really annoying for me, to be honest. I just sometimes don't really get it. Me, I invite you in, but my place is a mess. That's okay, I don't mind. The mess, don't be silly. Actually, I don't really want you to be in my house yet, to be honest. I hate people being in my room or my house or something. Like, unless with a few exceptions, of course. But generally, I just don't really like it, to be honest. So, just saying. Other people my age. I have a girlfriend and a job. Me, you're my only friend. I'm the GS short plush. About like those toys that like a lot of like autistic people kind of hold on to. Like I used to hold on to a plushie. What's that called? A penguin. Yeah, I just sleep with that penguin every night. I remember still. But you know, I kind of grew out of it to be honest. So, you know. Here's the problem with fruit. It's inconsistent. Some apples are delicious, some taste bad. Yup, it does. By experience. Sometimes blueberries are great, sometimes they are disgusting. Yup. You know what's the same every time? Safe chicken fingers and fries I've been having since I was 8. Like, one thing about we autistic people, I just can't really deal with certain food textures for some reason. Even I have this problem to be honest. Like, if food have a certain food texture, I would just want to just throw it out of the way and or give it to someone else to eat. If like you cook me some food and I don't like it because of the texture, I'm sorry, I just can't take it, okay? Most representation in media being non-human characters, autistic people, asexual people, or non-binary people. Then does my Neko guy count? Like does my catboy count? Me in sensory overload, people acting normal. Yes, it happens all the time, especially in crowded places like parties or something like that. That's one of the reasons I hate going to parties. It's just not my thing. It just causes me a lot of overload, and I just can't really take it. Like, even though sometimes I have to go to parties, or like for some reason I don't know. Like sometimes I just went like party just happened there. I would usually be the guy like staying like far away from the main center of the party or something like that, because I just can barely take it to be honest. Actually going to a loud crowded theme park, no. Watching theme park here still videos on YouTube, yes. Another reason I'm just not really a big fan of going to theme parks to be honest. Another reason why because I don't know why, I just don't really find much fun in theme parks in general. With one exception called Ocean Park, which is basically half a theme park, half of some sort of aquarium. Like I only enjoy the aquarium part basically, mostly. So, and there are also penguins, which is kind of nice. Neurotypical laughing at my joke. Me who was just being honest. Yup, even I have this honest problem. Like, yeah, one honest, really being a bit too honest story is about like, because our school's cooking, it's really bad. Okay. It's so bad. I just had to complain about it. I kind of told about the chef about my honest review, and he's just blamed me being really offensive. But it's just me telling the truth to be honest. He's just stupid. Me got new interest, the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, we really like prick our interest and just delve into it. Like that's how we do, basically. Being called smart because you have a variety of information of different subjects, but in reality it's all surface level intelligence and you don't feel like you're really good at anything. Yeah, to be honest, I basically really have this problem with being like, all teachers see me with my results or with my thinking. They think I'm really smart, but actually like, this is what I think of, it's just normal stuff. Why do you think I'm smart? I'm just like being myself. I'm not that smart, to be honest, like. Autism versions 4.1.1. Wait, what? 4 patch notes. Added more genocide groups masquerading as charities. Decreased acceptance by 40%. Increased acceptance scaling by 0.04%. Players are not affected slightly less by the sugar rush and slightly more by the absurd amounts of caffeine buff. Note that this does not affect crash damage. Players now have inherent resistance to the COVID-19 status effect. This resistance will be slowing rolling out with the update, yeah, because we just like to stay out of our homes, of course. Parent hostility has been increased from 86% to 92%. Because we constantly stay at our home, parents just can't barely stand at us anymore, you know. Friend hostility has decreased from 12% to 10% because like physical contact with friends has decreased. Overall, the autist class was just too dang strong in the current matter with the advent of YouTube and other niche social markets. The hyperfocus bonus were getting too powerful. However, since nerfing that would be a hit to the class core identity, we decided to nerf them through environmental harshness. Neurotypical players are unlikely to notice changes. Okay, that's interesting. That feeling when you're smart enough to know how awkward you are, but not smart enough to know how not to be awkward. Like in the human relations intelligence spectrum, I just have no idea. I just barely have any idea. I Are you ever in the middle of saying something or showing someone something and you realize that literally no one cares? Like, you know, sometimes I just want to show my, I don't know, my drawings, my YouTube channel, or I don't know, my Rubik's cubes. Yeah, some people just don't really interested, and I find kind of bummed out about it. But it happens a lot, and it's kind of annoys everyone, like including normal people. You're so quiet. What do you want me to do, mail or something? Yeah, I'm a cat boy, so I'm gonna just mail, I guess. Finding somewhere to fixate my eyes when talking. Accidentally stares at someone's breast. Well, as long, you know, they have big titties. Why am I saying this one? Nice. When you bite into a piece of food that instantly recognize that texture. Yup. Like, one of the texture materials I really hate is like a soup that is made by my grandma. My grandma is a very good like chef, by the way. She even though she worked as a nurse like when she was younger, but she cooks really good. Okay, basically. So, but she cooks one specific soup that I just don't like, just simply because of the texture. Other people feel good of it's of course, like if I was normal, I'm probably okay with it, but the texture is just bad, man. I just can't stand it. Sorry, grandma. I just can't really taste that soup anymore. I'm not very good at comforting people. They're like, I'm having a horrible day, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, sometimes I just can't even barely relate, I would say. So yeah, that's it. So that's all the stuff from my aspiememes. So I do hope you really enjoy this like video and know something a bit more about me. So you know, I'll see you next time. Maybe me talking about other stuff. So I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.